You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Hey, you've got a friend in me. Oh yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Well, you've got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we see it through, 'cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little smarter than I am, bigger, stronger too, but none of them will ever love you the way that I do. Just me and you. As the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny that you've got a friend in me. Oh, you've got a friend in me. Well, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. You've got a friend in me. Oh yeah, you've got a friend in me. Thank you. Good morning, family. Good morning, Universal Spirit Center. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, thank you. That's better. Now I know you're awake. So let's stand and join in our congregational song, All Good, All Good. Holy schmoly. All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good, holy, holy. All love, all love, all love, holy, holy. Let me know all is love, holy, holy. All one, all one, all one, holy, holy. All one, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is one, holy, holy. Let me know all is God, holy, holy. Beautiful, thank you. My name is Devavani. I'm so happy to be the musical presence this morning. And I'm accompanied by these amazing sounds of spirit over here, Linda and Oliver and Matt. And these guys are the ones that make me sound really good, Ryan and Jeff. operate the behind the curtain. You remember the Wizard of Oz? So I'm going to turn it over now.
Thank you. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to Universal Spirit Center. I welcome you. Just take a deep breath and welcome yourself here. You made it here. That's great. Good job. And those of you who were here last week, you've been here all year. Impressive. So I'm Kevin Bucy. I have the great joy and honor of being the spiritual leader of our inclusive, thriving, progressive spiritual community, and I welcome you. A special welcome to you who join us for the first time. We're glad you're with us. I'd love to meet you afterwards if you're new today, and welcome. So Simon and his, look at that cool kid that he's got. Of course, he's going to start first baby with a boy bun there. Right
a little baby bun. Hi, I'm Simon. I'm the event coordinator and also youth ministry director. Today we're going to be along the side with the kids. I also wanted to let you know that for the event coordinating thing, anything outside of the center that you know of, a wedding, celebration of life, any kind of anniversary, or any kind of party that you think would fit our center, please direct them to me at simon@universalspiritcenter.org, and we'll be more than happy to accommodate them in our space. And anybody you know, anything outside of the center would be amazing. We are looking for a wedding, and we are trying to give away the venue to that first wedding so we can get some marketing materials and have those. So if you know anybody getting married, we would be more than happy to accommodate them and have them show off their beautiful love here so that we can get more beautiful love in this space that we already have. So please, please, please let them know. You want to say hi? Hi. He says hi. Okay. And thank you so much. We'll be along the side. If you need anything, see me after the center or after the service, and we'll be here. Thank you.
Everyone's rushing to get up here. So Foundations began this last Wednesday. Foundations is a journey of an introduction into our philosophy. It's still open. Introduction into spiritual life, or a deepening into spiritual life. We meet Wednesdays at 6:30. So if you're interested, you could just check it out, no obligation. So hope to see you there. Or actually 6:45 tonight, this Wednesday. It'll be 6:45. And then Donna Girardi is hosting an online Foundations Revisited, which starts this Thursday night. There is a sign-up sheet for that. And it's for people who have taken Foundations but want a refresher course. So that's also an option for you. And also today Alana is doing a legacy creation work group. So she's willing to give you information about how to set up a will or a trust. She's an attorney that does wills and trusts. She did mine. She's great. She's very detail-oriented. So if you just want to find out about that, go to that. When is that? Is that immediately after this gathering? Is there a time? It's at 1? But she's, I think it's 12, because she is providing lunch. 12 to 1. Okay, there we have it. I know she's providing lunch, so. Okay, so one more thing I want to mention. Every year I take a group of people to a silent retreat in Oceanside. There's a monastery up there, a beautiful monastery with hiking trails, and it's completely silent from Monday to Friday. If you're interested in that, want to find out more about that, let me know, because I'm starting to set up those dates now. All right, now your turn, Chris.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Barber, and I just want to let you know that after you've been fed and your finances and your financial path is all settled with Alana, come back to this room from 2 to 5 for a vision workshop, setting your GPS for 2026 and beyond, creating a blueprint for a life you absolutely love. And once your money's in order, there's still some other things that need to be figured out. And what a great day to have both of these events going on, 111. 1 signifies the beginning of something new, and 11 is a doorway, so come on in.
Hello, I'm Bob Mosai. I have, two announcements today. First, poetry night with Pat Andrews. Pat, will you stand up, please? That's going to be Friday, January 23rd at 6:30, and it'll be here. Bring a poem to share. Light refreshments will be served, love offering basis, and Pat is our resident poet laureate. So that's Friday, January 23rd at 6:30. And third Saturday with Angels with Margot Laura. I know Margot's here. Stand up, Margot. Come learn to tune in with different energies at her home in South Park. See Margot or email info for directions. And that's the third Saturday. So if you have any questions about these announcements or anything else you heard about today, please go to our website at universalspiritcenter.org for all your answers. So speaking of chickens, now I'm going to go slow with this joke so you guys don't lose me, okay? Why don't chicken coops have 4 doors? Because then they would be chicken sedans.
I lost you on that one. No, I'm kidding. I love giving you a hard time about your jokes. That was great. Hi, my name is Bob, number 2, as well. I'm here to read our history. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. King didn't just talk about love. He framed it as a disciplined, courageous force. In the middle of violence and hatred, we called love the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. January holds this reminder: love is not not passive, it's brave, strategic, and world-shaping. So now we'll go into our prayer. I'll read a line, and if you guys would follow me, the words should be on the screen. Love divine that binds us all. We come together as one. Knowing that our shared humanity lies the essence of our strength. May we see the beauty in our diversity. Let equality flow like a river, touching every heart and lifting every voice. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob, number 2. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to stand. Behind me is a camera where hundreds of people around the world are watching us. So let's wave, acknowledge our virtual community, and stay standing and welcome each other to Universal Spirit Center.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hi, I'm Bob number 3. I absolutely don't have any jokes yeah. Well, none that I can share with you right now. That's right. So let's just take a breath, right? So the invitation this morning is to be here. Because here is where it's all at. So let's just take a breath as you get settled more in your chairs. And let's feel our backs against the chairs and our feet on the ground. And we just say yes to this moment. The invitation here to just sink deeply into this present moment. I'm going to read this morning from Brene Brown, and then Craig Landy is going to read in Spanish after me. And then Devavani's going to chant, and we're going to have some silence and a gong, and then we're going to pray. So Brene Brown says this morning, authenticity is not something we have or don't have. It's a practice, a conscious choice of how we want to live. Authenticity is a collection of choices that we make every day. It's about the choice to show up and be real. The choice is to be honest. The choice is to let our true selves be seen.
Y ahora la lectura en español. La autenticidad no es algo que tengamos o no. Es una práctica, una elección consciente de cómo queremos vivir. La autenticidad es una colección de decisiones que tomamos cada día. Se trata de la elección de presentarnos como somos y ser reales. La elección es ser honestos. La elección es dejar que nuestro verdadero ser sea visto.
Please join me. I am so loved. I am so loved. I am so loved. I am so loved. You are. You are so loved. You are so loved. You are so loved. You are so loved. We are. We are
at our most authentic, true, deeply, profoundly it. I am so loved. We are so loved. Each of us is so loved. So the choice then that we have in every single moment is to remember that we are that our truest, most divine, magnificent being is that we are amazing. And so we bring all of our authentic self. We bring all of our spectacularness. We bring all of our magnificence everywhere we go. So think about that. Breathe into that. Like where we are right in this moment, in every single here and now, is our truest, most authentic self. We are calm, we are steady, we are peaceful, we are loving, we are kind, and we are open. So in that openness then this morning, this space has been so blessed. All of the comings and goings and the divine machinations that brought us here together so we can be united and commingle together in that big, great heart of God's that we call Universal Spirit Center, that we call Reverend Kevin, that we call Devavani, that we call our band, our musicians, all the backup players, and especially all of us here this morning and all of us that are watching online. That Universal Spirit Center is indeed a center for peace and authenticity and choice, and to know a greater good in the world, that peace is happening here, that love is happening here. And we are all anchored this together this morning in that love and light. And it transcends and we transcend. So let's anchor in this, stand firmly rooted and grounded in the presence of God, as we say together. And so it is.
Rolling river God, little stones are smooth, only once the water passes through. So I am a stone, rough and grainy still, trying to reconcile this river's chill. But when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that time brings change, and change takes time. And when the sunset comes, my that you might pick me up and notice that I am just a little smoother in your hand. Sometimes raging wild, sometimes swollen high. Never have I known this river dry. The deepest part of you is where I want to stay until the sharpest edges wash away. But when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that time brings change, and change takes time. And when the sunset comes, my prayer will be just one, that you might pick me up and notice that I am just a little smoother in your hand. Rolling river gone, little stones are smooth. Only once the water passes through.
Wow. Devavani and our house band. Boy, no one sings that song like you, Devavani. That's maybe. So this last week, a memory came to my mind that I want to share with you. It's a memory of a backpacking trip I went on a couple years ago, and we were out in the Sierras for about six days. And a backpacking trip, everything that you use during the backpacking trip, you have to carry on your back because you don't have any contact with anything but nature and the occasional bear. So we were on a backpack trip, and it was the third day in, and something kind of, for me, something shifts on the third day in that I think my body is a little bit over the shock of what I'm doing to it. 3 days out on a trip, carrying everything you need on your back. And you talk about getting in your hiking legs. So you kind of get into a rhythm on the third day, right? And you get fatigued. You're somewhat fatigued. And the other thing that happens is the excitement about the trip and the preparation is kind of dissipated. One's mind, my mind, just wanders right that third day. It just goes all over the place. So this particular morning, it was the third morning in, and we had just hiked a summit. We just passed the summit, and we were on our way down, and it was a really nice trail. It was a gradual downhill trail, no big deal. There were rocks on the trail. It wasn't that smooth. There were rocks on the trail. And so we're walking down. I'm maybe an hour into maybe a 2-hour time period of going down this mountainside. Beautiful, majestic valley to the right. So as we're walking, I'm realizing something's happening. Whenever my mind wanders or catches on to a negative thought, I stumble or have a misstep. It was amazing. It was so clear. It took me a while to figure it out. And like I said, it was rocky, and I never fell down, but it would be a misstep. Every time a negative thought entered my mind, it was a misstep. I became a little less stable on the path. And when I realized that was going on, when I would consciously breathe in and think a positive thought, my steps were more stable. And I thought, wow, isn't that our life? That negative thoughts, negative thinking drains our life force. It could make us less stable. It could make us weaker. It could make us possibly fearful. The entertainment of negative thoughts affect the flow of energy, our ability to have more energy. Does it make sense? Your experience? So I'm going to come back to this in a minute. And I'm going to ask you to take a couple deep breaths, because what I'm going to talk about now requires us all to breathe. I have to share with you that I am horrified with the events of our administration. I'm horrified with the arrest and imprisonment of migrants without due process. I'm horrified that our administration has threatened to invade Iceland. Greenland, I'm sorry, Greenland. I'm horrified that ICE killed an unarmed citizen, and the present administration is justifying it. Let's breathe here. So Saturday evenings, after I'm done kind of preparing my talk, I have a little ritual Saturday evenings, and one of those rituals is walking my dogs around the neighborhood. And I always feel like it's like kind of an integration time. It's before I do some meditation, but my talk's finished. It just kind of integrate the energies. That's kind of, so I enjoy it. It's a peaceful time. The sun's usually just kind of going down. I passed a house yesterday evening that had a sign on it that was not there the day before, because I walked that street the day before. And the sign said, "It's no longer a political difference in opinion. It's a difference in morality." It's no longer a political difference. It's a difference in morality. We recently put on the Laramie Project was the killing of Matthew Shepard. And there was a line in it that actually Craig used. Craig played the ER doctor who tended to Matthew Shepard when he came in, and Matthew Shepard was in pretty bad shape. And the doctor in the ER was really struggling, this is in the play, was really struggling with how one human being could do this to another human being, this level of violence. And the ER doctor in the play was struggling, Craig's role was struggling with a word, and he came upon the word is, "It offends us." This type of violence offends us. I'm offended with our administration. And maybe like some of you, when I hear a story or when I watch the news, negative thoughts rush in. They rush in. and these negative thoughts overwhelm me, I feel helpless, I feel fearful, I feel disempowered. And there's this tendency that wants to have a reaction. And, I struggle. I've been struggling since this election, and I struggle with a couple things, and maybe you do too. I struggle with what to do about it. What should be my response? What to do? And then the second thing I struggle with as a minister is some of you ask me what you should do. And let me just tell you, if I don't know what to do, I don't know what you should do. Normally, I know what you should do. I'm born with unique quality of knowing how other people live their lives. But this has passed that. This has passed that. So here's what I know. Here's what I know about myself. I know that when I feel helpless or reactive or get fearful, I know that I'm in my head, and I know that I'm trying to figure it out. And I know at those times that ego is in its glory, because ego wants to be needed. So when we feel fearful or helpless, ego's right there, making it worse or leading us down paths we probably would not want to go when we were more of a centered position. So I know when those times come up for me, I have to move from my head into my body. I have to breathe conscious breaths. I have to become still, to still myself, to still my body. It's a call. So when I feel helpless or confused or fearful, it's a call for me to go within, to breathe, to create, to space in stillness enough to be present to an infinite intelligence that's within me. I stop trying to figure it out, and I start the process of connecting with that created the stars and guides the planets, that energy, that life force. To connect with that and to allow myself to be guided, to be loved, and to be empowered, and to dwell in that place. And what I do at those times is I witness within me a transformation happening, a movement from helplessness or fear or angry into peace, into empowerment, into love. So last November, Seaside Centers for Spiritual Living, a center in Encinitas that's part of our organization, hosted an event where they had 4 local ministers come and give a panel. Some of you were there. Have a panel, and we entertained questions from the audience as well as from a moderator. And the questions were about something like, maybe someone remembers the topic better, but something like, what do we do in this type of situation that we find ourselves in today? What do we do? What's our call? What do we do? And so I remember when one person, whether it was the moderator or the person asked the question, I don't remember, but they're like, what do we do in a situation like this that is so toxic in our nation? What do we do? And I remember answering that kind of like I answered it now, is to become still. It's to connect with that infinite guidance, that infinite compassion within us, because I myself can't figure it out. So it's to connect with that. And, I gave that answer. So a little while later, I don't know if I talked about this with someone else who was there. I don't know if Those of you who were there noticed. A little while later, someone else asked that question. A little differently, maybe hoping for a different kind of answer. So I answered the question again, and maybe other ministers did too. I can't fully remember, but I answered the question. It's become still. It's to quiet the voice, the ego voice, the critical voice, the reactive voice, the angry, scared voice. It's to quiet that and come present to that indwelling intelligence within us. A third time someone asked the question. And I'm like, clearly, they want a different answer, right? Because, we're not raised to just sit. I don't want to say it's passive, but to be still. We're raised to do, to fix, to manage, to control. So especially if we have not cultivated a rich spiritual life or cultivated a relationship with stillness, it's not some place we necessarily think of or want to go. We're not used to going there. I think it's time we go there. I think it's time we go there. I don't belong. I've attended a widowers support group online. My partner suddenly died 2 years ago. And so I've participated a little bit in the support group, not much. But there's a saying, I think it's probably universal around widowers and widows, and the saying is, the worst thing that could have happened in my life happened. My beloved spouse died. I think that's kind of a saying or an understanding. And I will tell you, that's, at this point in my life, true for me. It's the most horrendous thing that could have happened. And I will share with you a huge part of my healing, a huge part of me to be able to kind of go on with my life is courting the presence that happens in stillness. It was imperative that I became still and connected, leaned into that loving presence that dwells at the center of us. It was imperative for my life, for me, that I made that real and tangible and a place that I could easily move to. When I look at our nation today, and other spiritual teachers are saying this, I get a sense that the divine is calling forth a group of people to step up or to shine, or as Christine prayed, to be magnificent in our light. A group of people that step apart from the reaction and the helplessness and the fear and the anger and the divisiveness that's happening now in our country. And to allow ourselves to connect with an infinite wisdom, an infinite compassion, love, so that we can become empowered and know from the depths of our being what to do. And it's interesting to me that individuals have suffered struggle or heartbreak or a shattering. It's been an individual experience where they seek out the divine. I think we as a group are being called to this. As a group, it's no longer a particular individual call. It's a group call to get really clear about how deeply we are loved and empowered and have access to intelligence. So let's take a deep breath. A couple of you stopped breathing. I wanted to remind you to breathe at the beginning. So we're going to do something a little different here this morning than we normally do. I'm feeling really led to light the candle for Renee Nicole Brown, Renee Nicole Good, who was the woman who was killed by the ICE agent, and for all people who have lost their lives to the acts of violence. And so we're going to light the memorial candle this morning, remembering all of those who have lost their lives through violence, are in fact carried in divine presence, and rise up. So I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath and go ahead and just place your hands over your heart. And just taking a deep breath in. So I like this candle for for Renee Nicole Good, and for all those who have lost their lives to the acts of violence. And let's, this morning, stand clear that love is stronger than hate, that compassion is more powerful than violence, and that those who have lost their lives through acts of violence are carried, are held, spiral up in light to the next great expression. And so this morning is gathered spiritual community. Let's remind ourselves of the power of love, of unity, of coming together. Let us remember that the power of love, that love really is the only thing.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. Please join me. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love.
So I invite you to breathe into this moment here now. Breathe right into your heart. Be aware of a life force, of a presence, of a love. That same energy that created moon and stars and sun and galaxies and all beings, it resides within you as a loving presence. So let's just pause. Let's open to it. Let's invite it. Let's surrender. Let's unleash it. Let's lean into it. Let it rise up and guide us and empower us and love us. One more time. There's only love.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? Summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a lonely soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the face in the mirror. I'm asking her to change her way. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you better look at yourself and then make a change. Na 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 na. Ooh. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred somebody's broken heart and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern on the wind, you see, 'cause they got nowhere to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the face in the mirror. I'm asking her to change her ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you better start with yourself and make a change. I'm starting with the face in the mirror. I'm asking her to make a change. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, better look at yourself, make a change. I'm asking her to change her way. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. You got to get it right while you got the time, 'cause you close your heart, then you close your mind. I'm asking her to change her ways. No message could have been any clearer. Want to make the world a better place, you better look at yourself, then make a change. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
We love Devavani. Hi, everyone. I'm Lee Armentrout. I'm one of our licensed prayer practitioners, and I'm also the administrator here at Universal Spirit Center. It's my joy and privilege to share at this time of giving and receiving. So I just want to share maybe a personal transformation, which really wasn't a transformation at all. I was pondering this before coming up. The reading today was about authenticity. I have always been my authentic self, but I didn't want you to see it. I learned here at Universal Spirit Center in our philosophy that my authentic self, all of me, is worthy and good. Yeah. And another part of the early part of the gathering, we talked about being loved in the beautiful song, "You Are So Loved." That's another thing. I've always been loved. I didn't know it. And it's here with these principles that I've come to accept the love that I am. And because of that, I have so much more capacity to love back. And then Reverend Kevin was talking about the higher thought, having a greater thought than the one that you've practiced, or in my case, practiced all of my life, the lower thought. Now I get to consciously choose higher thoughts. It's not a constant thing. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens more frequently because I practice it. So that's the beautiful thing about Universal Spirit Center. That's the beautiful thing about me being in relationship with you, is that we get to mirror one another, and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm just going to ask you to financially support Universal Spirit Center. It's a great place to learn and to become more authentic, more loving, and to think a higher thought. So if you'd like, everyone to place their hands on their heart if you choose. If you have a gift, you can place your gift there as well. Just breathing into this moment. There's nothing more powerful than this moment now. This power to choose, to move awareness where I want, and I move my awareness to love and plenty, love and goodness, love and wholeness. It's happening at the center of me. It's happening at the center of each person here. It's blessing us, and it's blessing the world. So it is.
I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, it will be mine.
So let's all outstretch our hands. If you would lower that a little, Bob. Because I'm short, but big in God. So remember that money is energy. And so the energy right now is this big amalgamation of love and support and kindness and Universal Spirit Center and energy of every single person here and everyone that joins us online. So like look across from each other. Like your energy. You keep the lights on. You power and transform the world just like the stars and the moon and the galaxies. This is what we're doing here. So let's anchor in that as we know together, and so it is.
Believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, it will be mine.
Hi, Devavani, our house band. Thank you, Christine, and our production company. Thank you for joining us. Let's stand and join hands. And the workshop begins, the Legacy Workshop, Developing Wills and Trust, begins at 11:45. And there's a light lunch. So, and it will be in the classroom in the back. Okay, feel the hands that you hold. Consciously breathe the breath that you breathe. Breathe it all the way through your body. And open to experience, know that within you is an infinite presence that seeks to be experienced by you. That's courting you. It's calling you. And so let's open to that now. Let the source of all love flow through us into our world. And let's know this morning a blessing on our nation and a blessing on our planet. And we know all this together as we say.
All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good, holy, holy. All love, all love, all love, holy, holy. All love, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is love, holy, holy. All one, all one, all one, holy, holy. All one, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is one, holy, holy. Oh God, holy, holy. Oh God, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is God, holy, holy. Have a great day, everybody.